GB News presenter Camilla Tominey and Shadow Home Secretary Philp erupted into a furious row over Nigel Farage. Shadow Home Secretary Philp accused Camilla Tominey of jumping down his throat as the pair clashed over Nigel Farage. The Tory MP, 48, appeared on Sunday's instalment of the Camilla Tominey Show on GB News, where he was questioned over recent polls which has put Reform UK above 30%. In the new poll, Reform has surged in front of the Labour government following their success in the local elections. Find Out Now have discovered that Reform has shot up by 4 points to 33%, the highest Mr Farage has ever polled nationally. Meanwhile, Labour is down 1 point to 20%, leaving them 13 points behind Reform. However, the Tories have suffered a major blow, plummeting 3 points to just 16%. Discussing the polling on GB News, Mr Philp claimed that Mr Nigel Farage doesn't have a plan for Britain, while the Conservatives do. He said, "Those local elections were obviously very bad for us, but they were also very bad for Labour. Just remember, we were defending a high point, because those elections, when they were last contested 4 years ago, we did unbelievably well. So we were measuring our performance against the high point. But look, people are frustrated about the last government, they're very angry with the Labour government because they've put everyone's taxes up and lost control of our borders, and Reform have benefited from that." The Conservative MP went on to insist that his party is working very hard and there is everything to play for before the next general election. Mr Philp continued, "There's everything to play for, we are fighting hard, and let me tell you the difference between us and Reform. We are going to do the thinking, to come up with the credible policies that can be implemented, and would actually work. Nigel Farage, he's very charismatic, he's got great slogans, but he doesn't have a plan. If you're going to make promises to either cut taxes or increase expenditure, you need to have a proper plan, a credible plan to do that. And what Nigel Farage said wasn't credible. It was loads of promises." Interjecting, Tominey declared, "The problem here is that even you as a Conservative minister, shadow minister, are talking about Nigel Farage more than Kemi Badenoch." Infuriated, Mr Philp hit back, "To be fair, Camilla, you asked me a bunch of questions about Reform, and I answered them. And if he'd gone on to talk about Kemi Badenoch, you'd have been the first to jump down my throat and tell me to answer the question." Taken aback by the remark, the presenter fumed, "I don't jump down anyone's throat. I just ask for straight questions and straight answers on that."